A very warm welcome to class 6 in this fourth period of English. As you all have demanded for the recap of the same lesson that you all were not able to understand in the last few classes. So I'm here. I'm not starting with a new topic today. I'm actually starting with a recapitulation of the same lesson, so that you can concentrate now. I request all my lovely students to stop sharing your numbers now. We can do it afterwards for 15 minutes with your full concentration. You have to look on the board, because once you miss it, you will miss it forever. So it is my heartiest request to my lovely students to have some patience and listen to me carefully. Right, children? Okay. So let us move ahead. What is pronoun? Pronoun is a part of speech, like noun, pronoun, verb, adverb. So from this family, we have taken one member, very important member. Every member in the family is very important. And the name of this family member is pronoun. What is the work of pronoun? I don't say definition, children. I never say it as definition. What I say is, I say what is the job of this family member. Because when there is a family, we have grandfather, grandmother, uncle, aunt, mama, papa, friend, brothers and sisters. So every person is actually given some or allotted with some or the other work. Here, this particular member of the family, who is a very important member, the name of this member is pronoun. What is the job of this member? The word, what is the job? The word which comes in place of a noun or a pronoun. Means continuous manner. If we take the name of that any particular place, animal or a thing or anything again and again, it doesn't look nice. So to avoid these circumstances, we use pronoun in place of it. Like if I say, your English teacher is Debasna Roy. Debasna Roy teaches in a very different manner. Debasna Roy, again and again, Debasna Roy is this, Debasna Roy is that. If I use this word, particular name again and again, it doesn't look nice, and this is not the rule of our English literature. So we use pronoun. So we will use she, her. These type of pronouns are being used. Now, this family member is also having a big family. Very, very big family. You can see the whole family on the board. I have brought the whole family in one page. And this family has got very important roles to play in this English language. You know, and I have tried to make it very easy for you all to keep the things in mind कि हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये कौन सा pronoun है, ये इस कौन से pronoun का क्या काम है. For example, this pronoun is having 8 kids. 8 children are there, and each children has been allotted with a very important work. This important work is actually nothing else, but this particular work has been allotted with the work like personal pronoun. Personal pronoun has got a different work to do. Possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and then here I have separately explained personal pronoun because space was very less for personal pronoun. Personal pronoun is the elder son of a family. तो जो घर का बड़ा होता है ना बेटा, he has got lots of responsibilities. So for that purpose, he is the eldest son. Son or a daughter, whosoever it is, and this particular elder child has got lots of responsibilities. So these responsibilities were not cutting up into space. So I have written these responsibilities in a separate column. Okay, so this pronoun, the member of a family is having 8 kids, and the name of these kids are as follows: personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, emphatic pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and I told you all that as personal pronoun is the eldest child of the family, it has got 3 main characters to be played. So the characters are as follows. Personal pronoun has got 3 stages: first person, second person, and the third person. Here, now I will show you, children. Don't get panic at all. I am going to send the whole thing in your WhatsApp group. You can note it down. This is actually known as flow chart. To remember that how we can learn grammar in an easy manner, I always try my kids to give the easiest way, that is the flow chart. With this help of this flow chart, you will never forget that what is this particular topic. You will never forget. So listen to me very carefully. कि personal pronoun का काम क्या है and how we will come to know that which are the personal pronoun. So I'm just tilting the camera. I hope so. You can see the personal pronoun very clearly. Right? This is the personal pronoun. Personal. The word personal is related to a person. Right? So, the words which are used in place of the person is known as personal pronoun. Very simple. But like I am speaking, children, so I am the speaker. So I am the first person. I am speaking to you all. So you are the second person. Fine. I and you, we both are speaking about someone else of 10th class. So I am the first person, you are the second person, and who about whom we are talking, जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, that is the third person. So I repeat myself. ये personal pronoun का क्या काम है? In this personal pronoun, जो words हम use करते हैं, children, I rarely use Hindi in my teaching, but as because you are small, I am using little bit, but I won't. You have to understand. In personal pronoun, we are talking about a person. The word which we are using in place of a person is known as a personal pronoun, and in this personal pronoun, we have 3 persons: first person, second person, and about whom we are talking, that's the third person, right? So first person, if I am speaking, so I am the speaker. You can say I am the speaker. So if we are going to use anything in place of me, which words we can use, like I, he, mine, ours, me, us. Clear? But you have to work hard, children, to make this flow chart. Second person. Person spoken to, like I am talking to you all. See, I have used you, yours. Right? So these are, I'm talking about you. मैं आपसे बात करती हूँ. You are the second person. And we both are talking about something else. Third person, things spoken of, जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं. So that is the third person. What we are going to use in place of them? Right? He, she, it, him, his, her, is, they, them, theirs. ना? So these हम उनके बारे में, third person के बारे में बात करें. Third person के कौन-कौन से pronoun होते हैं? That we have to learn, children. It is not an easy task, but this flow chart will make it very easy. Children, Chahat, don't worry at all, beta. It may be there is an issue of network. I will forward the pic. You just concentrate on my words. My words are very clear to you all, and try to understand. Okay, Chan? Fine. Now I move to the second family member. The second family member is possessive. Now you can see here, possessive, right? Possessive pronoun showing possession. Do you know, children, what do you mean by possession? Apnapan dikhana. Like this pen is mine. You all find in the class, children? Too much of noise. Okay. Possession, apnapan dikhana, right? So that is known as possessive noun. You all find in the class if someone takes like the things like compass box, pen, pencil. How did you take? That was my pen. This pen is mine. This book is hers. So these words which we use, they are known as possessive. Possessive matlab apnapan dikhana, right? The pronouns which are being used to show the closeness, possession. Okay, so they are known as possessive nouns, showing possession, mine, yours, hers, etc. Clear? Now I come to the third part, third family member. Beta, if you draw this particular flow chart in your copy, you will never forget. You can use 2-3 color pens, nicely draw it, write the examples with different color, names with different color, and write in capital letters, beautiful handwriting. I am telling you, children, forever it is going to work. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, forever. You can ask from your brothers and sisters. They will suggest you, those who are having elders, brothers and sisters, 9, 10, 10, they can tell you that what is my strategy of teaching. Now I come back to the third family member, that is demonstrative. I request my lovely students to just wait for 5 minutes. Let me finish, children. I will clear all your doubts. Don't get panicked. Demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrate, like that is my bag. This mouse is mine. Right? There's that. Those copies which are lying on the table is mine. These things are so shabby. So this, that, to point out, to show, point out, to show the things, दिखा देना चीजों को, right? That is demonstrate. Like I'm showing you, what I'm doing, I'm demonstrating. This whole flow chart is of pronoun. So what I am demonstrating? I am demonstrating the whole flow chart is of pronoun, and this is done by your English teacher. So what I am doing, I am demonstrating. What I am doing, I am demonstrating. So the examples of demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, those, right? Clear, children? When you will revise it, when you will make the flow chart, it will become more easy. If you have any doubt, you can WhatsApp it in the group. Rest, now have patience and listen to me. Relative, Vanshika, just a minute, beta. Let me continue. Relative pronoun. Relative. To show relation. एक सेंटेंस के साथ दूसरे सेंटेंस का रिलेशन. एक सेंटेंस के साथ दूसरे सेंटेंस का रिलेशन दिखाने को हम जिन वर्ड्स को हम जोड़ने का काम करते हैं रिलेशन दिखाने के लिए, they are known as relative pronoun. They are known as relative pronoun. Who, whom, whose. आप बोलोगे कि मैम ये तो इंट्रोगेटिव है, ये तो क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हैं. Yes, बात बिल्कुल सही है. But what happens, children? when one sentence we need to add it with the other sentence to show the relation. To show the relation, we use few pronouns. Those pronouns, when we are using, they are actually known as relative pronoun. When you tell me that, ma'am, she is my aunt's daughter, she is my brother, he or he is my brother, she is my sister, he is my brother. So what you are doing, you are showing relation. But when you are showing relation, you are adding something, right? To add on, at that time, we see that this is the boy whose leg was broken. Like you brought your friend inside and you said that, ma'am, do you know, this is the boy who has stolen my pen. You are saying this manner. This is the girl who always taunts me or bullies me. So you are saying this manner. So what you did, this is the boy, this is the girl, this is the teacher, this is the person, who, whose, whom, which. So you add on these few words to show the relation. Clear, children? So this was the thing. I told you all to share it afterwards, right? I can show you some examples. I have written here, this is the boy whose leg was broken. First example. This lady whom you met, this lady whom you met at the door is my aunt. जिनसे आप, जिस लेडी से आप मिले थे डोर पे, वो और कोई नहीं, वो मेरी आंट है. So how did you add? You add whom, right? So these were the examples. I wanted to explain you the interrogative pronoun also, because so that the confusion will be no more. It will be totally clear. Till now, we use these words to show the relation. अभी इनका ही हम हेल्प लेंगे to ask questions. ऐसे sentences जहाँ पे हम बार-बार questions पूछेंगे, and those sentences are used as pronouns, so they are known as interrogative pronoun. Interrogative means to ask questions. Interrogative means to ask questions. Kushal, I request you not to discuss anything now in the chat. Who, whom, whose, which, that. So these are the words to ask questions. यही वर्ड्स का हमने यूज किया दो सेंटेंस का रिलेशन दिखाने के लिए. यही वर्ड्स का हम यूज कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए. That is the reason I have kept both the pronouns side by side. This interrogative pronoun is the fifth son or fifth child of this family. See how many children are there. So every child has got different job to be done, and it has to be explained. So not to make any confusion, I made this flow chart for just for you all. It is very easy. If it is in one page, children, it will become very easy for you all to understand. Right? Now I come to reflexive pronoun. Very, very easy. Most easiest thing. The moment you see in any sentence, self or selves. Now look here on the book. Self or selves. It is the best way to recognize or understand that this is the reflexive pronoun. Reflex karna. Reflexive. Reflex karna subject के साथ. Details मैं बाद में बताऊंगी because you are too small to understand these things. The best way to remember that what is reflexive pronoun, just see the pronoun words used in a sentence with self or selves. Understood, children? With self or selves. Clear? Easy to understand that the words, when you will see in any sentence, the pronouns which are being used, and to understand and to recognize and to recall that what is going on, just you can see self or selves, the best way to understand in your age. Now I come to the seventh member of this family, The seventh member is emphatic. The eighth member is indefinite. Now I will show you. Yes. Right? I come this side so that you can see. Okay. The seventh member of this family is emphatic children. Right? Emphatic, for the sake of emphasis. इन दोनों में बहुत रिलेशन. Emphatic means emphasis, emphasize करना, pressure डालना. Right? To pressure डालना. It is actually similar as reflexive. Emphatic and reflexive are kind of a twins. जुड़वे देखे आपने कैसे सिमिलर होते हैं उनका नेचर, right? Their nature is similar, their talking is similar, their behavior is similar. Same way, in this family, emphatic and reflexive, they are like twins. Their nature is more or less same. I can't say same, but more or less same. थोड़ा नहीं तो ज्यादा भी एक ही जैसा है. Now see. For the sake of emphasis, किसी चीज पे प्रेशर डालना, emphasize करना. The mother herself visited the school. The teacher herself wrote the copy of a child. Teacher खुद नहीं, herself, emphasize. ठीक है, अपने पे प्रेशर देना, emphasize करना, किसी पे प्रेशर डालना. And how you can say that, मैम आपने बोला twins हैं, कैसे twins हैं? You can see the word here, right? Just now I told you, in pronoun, in any sentence, if the pronoun has been used, and if you see that there is self or selves, so you can say that it is a what? Reflexive pronoun. एकदम आंख बंद करके, that is a reflexive. Now ma'am, you are saying that अगर कोई सेंटेंस में आप देखते हो कि एम्फसाइज किया गया है किसी के ऊपर, तो वो मैम एम्फेटिक है. तो ये दोनों का नेचर आपको थोड़ा सा याद करना पड़ेगा बेटा, राइट? So the mother herself visited the school. The second example I wrote here because it is bit tough. The town itself is not very large. Itself. I'll show you. The town itself is not very large. They themselves went there, themselves. So, the nature of emphatic and the nature of reflexive, they are just like the twins, brothers and sisters. Now, the last member of the family, then I will talk to you all. I will come back to you. That is indefinite. कोई confirmation नहीं. Indefinite मतलब no fixation, not at all fixed, no specific description. Some, few, any, many, all, one, none. कोई fix नहीं है. Some. How much? Can we count it? No. Few books are well lying there. Few. I have not counted. Many. So no confirmation. Or no definite, it is not at all definite. So it is not any specific. All progress. All the students come down in the assembly ground. Normally we say like that only, right? So all the students come down fast in the assembly ground. So these are the examples of indefinite. This is very easy. Still I have given you a few examples. Refers in a general way. Generally talk करते हैं. No tension. General way, some, all, any, many, none, one. None of you have completed your work till date. So none. किसी ने भी नहीं किया. Have I said 5 students have completed? Have I said 10 students have completed? I have not specified anything. Right? Now this is, many of these eggs are rotten. Few escaped unhurt. So many and few. These are the examples of indefinite pronoun. So hereby I complete my explanation of and the recapitulation of pronoun, and I am coming back to you. 4 minutes are left. It will be forwarded to you in your group, so don't get panic. Please draw the whole flow chart in your copy. You can take two pages and nicely draw it, and you can send me the pics so that I can understand the work is done. Next class will be your CBSE reading skill development activity. Okay, so reading skill will be done in the class. One by one, everyone has to read. Keep the video on and you have to read out. How you will do that, I will tell you all through WhatsApp group. So you can do that. Fine. So don't worry and don't take tension about it. And after that, I will start with verbs. Clear? Now I come back to you all. Yes, you can unmute yourself.
Ma'am,
one by one. Manya.
Ma'am, in portal subject and predicate is not there.
What, beta?
Ma'am, subject and predicate is not there in portal.
Acha, I will check it out because I was not your teacher now. So that's why I don't know. I will check it and I will let you know. Okay, don't worry. Whatever you have problem, you can ask me in our WhatsApp group. Okay, so don't take tension at all. Now I am here, I will sort out all your issues. Now, anything else? Next.
मैम रेसिप्रोकल प्रोनाउन समझ नहीं आया.
क्या कौन सा बेटा?
मैम आपने मैम रेसिप्रोकल प्रोनाउन.
मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. क्या बोल रहे हो?
रेसिप्रोकल प्रोनाउन.
रेसिप्रोकल प्रोनाउन. ठीक है, मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में समझा दूंगी. ठीक है.
और मैम एम्पैथिक भी नहीं आया मुझे.
एम्पैथिक नहीं आया है. एम्पैथिक नहीं आया है. आप मेरा एक बार वीडियो फिर से देखना जो पोर्टल में मैं डालूंगी. ठीक है. ओके.
मैम.
हाँ. यस.
मैम क्या बोलते हैं? मैम व्हाट इज ग्रुप नेम?
इंग्लिश.
मैम लिखाया है. व्हाट इज ग्रुप नेम? ग्रुप का नेम इंग्लिश है.
यस बेटा.
बस इंग्लिश.
क्लास ऑनलाइन इंग्लिश.
5
इंग्लिश.
मैम 6 क्लास 6.
सॉरी. सॉरी बेटा.
मैम बंद कर दियो चैट करने के लिए.
ओके फाइन. थैंक यू. टेक केयर. बाय बाय. आई एम शेयरिंग इट.
बाय मैम.
बाय.
निकलो सब निकलो.